Hey, Scorpio. Hi, boo-boo. Happy birthday. If your birthday was October 23rd, happy birthday. If your birthday is today, October 24th, happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of my amazing Scorpios. Let's see what the universe got him. Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. And balance. Gotta give a little to get a little. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing things are balancing out. Knight of Cups is for some of y'all in the emotional department. Your feels are starting to get a lot better. Yes, Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. And the Justice card came out. Yeah, things are balancing out emotionally for you, Scorpio, which I am so happy to hear about. The Moon card, that represents that moon energy, baby. Some of y'all could have Pisces in your moon placement. You could have Gemini in your moon placement. Cancer Dancer in the moon placement. Or even Virgo. This could also be for my Scorpio Libra cuspers or my Scorpios with Libra rising. Okay, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about this him. So the Six of Pentacles is surplus, right? I have so much that, some of this is spilling over, falling over. Let me be charitable and, kind of give my time and energy and love to the less fortunate or just those who don't get to experience my scorpionic self on a regular basis. So for some of y'all, now here comes a big ginormous pause. For some of y'all, you're feeling emotionally charitable. Stop it. Give it back to yourself. Now, the reason why you got that big fat disclaimer is because Scorpio, you know how long it took you to get there. Okay, so now that you, say for instance, have found your emotional equilibrium, baby, don't you start going and giving that away. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, my angels just said maintain flow, right? So as an example, if your glass was half empty and then somebody came along and knocked it over and now it was empty, and you got it right side up and the universe poured back into it, universe is like, listen, keep it to yourself. Try not to give it out, give it away, give it over to other people in your lives. I don't know why my angels are like, and especially you dog and cat or pet owners, you are the worst culprits. Now I love me a pet, and I'm not even talking about giving to your pet, but I feel like for those of you specifically who have pets, you at times are guilty of over giving. Another way I'm going to say this is you give to everybody else, but neglect yourself. Okay. So there is a strong message here about self-care, right? Moon card, things are hidden, things are dark, things are deep. And angels are also saying too, and I don't know why, they're saying there's a hint of immaturity here. Immaturity as in negative reciprocity. Well, I'm always the one giving this. How come nobody's giving back to me? Okay. So I don't know. I just got that energy off of the moon card. All right. What else we talking about? See what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles. What I say? I said. You tend to overgive and you leave yourself out of the equation. And then when you come up short, you blame everybody else. All right. Get back to the reading, child. Look at child. Third night. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Cup Master Flex. This is clarifying some sort of illusion or confusion or other illusion. Queen of Swords is serious. Like if there was a tarot card for the term dead ass, that would be the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups here. I have the Knights. The only Knight that's not here is the Knight of Swords. Thank you, Moses. But we have his auntie out here with the Queen of Swords. So I do kind of feel like, especially going into this next year, this next Scorpio season, or your next, your next Scorpio season. I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's what you're going to be heavily focused on, which is balanced, give and take, positive or equal reciprocity. Now, here's the thing, Scorpio. Again, I do have Cancer here on the table with the Queen of Cups, and the Moon card for me as a reader is Cancer as well, but it does represent Pisces in the tarot, right? Cancer is one of those signs. I don't care where you have Cancer in your chart. Cancer is heavily about keeping score, give and take, managing balance. Now, the problem with managing balance is we slip over into negative reciprocity. Negative reciprocity is you expect to receive whenever you give. So I feel like for the next year, month, week, I don't care what that time frame is, I feel like a lot of you are heavily focused on, I ain't giving no more. So if I don't get no less, then it is what it is. In other words, you're matching energies. Remember COVID of 20 years ago? It feels like it was that long. And remember how they said 2020 was the year of matching energies, right? I give 20, you give 20. I feel like that's what you're going to be heavily focused on going forward, right? Because I have going forward. This one don't know what the fuck they want to do. He go forward, he come back, he go back. He just don't know. Okay. And angels are saying it's because you are dealing with flighty people. So for a lot of you, you are trying to establish boundaries. Listen, if I give you this, then I need this in return. Now that's perfect when it comes to setting boundaries, when it comes to contracts, right? It's like plumber. I'm going to give you $200, but you're going to fix my shit. That's fine. Matters of the heart, not so much. Right? Because my angels are saying to me, how can you measure love? Right? If I hug you gently and softly, that could be worth like 4,000 emotional dollars, right? But if you just, hug me and grab my ass, shit, that may be worth 8,000 emotional dollars. You know what I mean? You can't really measure, the give and take, especially when it comes to emotions and when it comes to love. My angel said pause, because I feel like somebody needed to hear that. Six of Pentacles with the Strength card. Quid pro quo, give and take. This reading, Scorpio, in all honesty, is a reading about duality. I have heavy Pisces on the table. Pisces here, Pisces here, Pisces here. Right? Not only that, Pisces, the two fish, duality. I got Libra on the table. Libra here. Libra is the justice, right? My knights are back and forth and back and forth, back. I have a hanged man who's upside down, who needs to be right side up, but sometimes he goes upside down. I have the Lovers, Gemini, sign of duality. So Scorpio, I feel like based on these cards that I'm looking at, angels just pointed my attention here, but I feel like based on these cards that I'm looking at, even this motherfucker is back and forward. I don't even know. I feel like, again, balance, give, take, send, receive, that is heavily on your mind. Angels just said, don't block your blessings, right? Because I do feel like for some of you, you have love flowing in right when you need it. That's what I heard. Any of you who have been deceived, cheated, lied to, stolen from, justice is there. Holding on, locking down, blocking someone, you have balance here. So you have balance in all of the, say for instance, negative placements, if you will. The Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, back and forward. Seven of Swords with justice, balance the scales. Four of Pentacles, block, holding on to. The Lovers, soulmate, male and female, or masculine and feminine, right? So your reading is just chock filled with duality. But I feel like, again, this Queen of Swords, Cupmaster Flex, she focused. She's like, listen, 2 + 2 is 4. But guess what? 2 divided by 2 is none, bitch. 2 divided by 2 is 1. A sword. Okay, so yeah, I kind of feel like for a lot of you right now could be hyper focused on your boundaries, your standards, how you interact with other people, how people interact with you, and just kind of making sure, baby, it's got to be all love for my Scorpio boo-boos. Angel said, look at them damn cards differently, child, because you coming out here with this. Okay, I don't know who you are, but all right. You ain't had to go there. Yeah, love is coming in at the right time. For a lot of you, angels just said your shell was cracked. So you could have had some sort of event go on in your life where you broke down, you moved over to your vulnerable side, you released or killed your ego. As a result of that, now love is coming in. Okay. 9 of Cups is happy, joyful, jovial, emotional fulfillment. Hanged Man is, I feel like this is a sign of elation, right? As in you're head over heels, you're so happy. Whoever this is, whatever this is hitting your heart at the perfect time. Justice in the 7 of Swords, that I just kind of feel like for some of you, you're coming out of some sort of deceitful or angels just said that twin flame bullshit, that runner and chaser type of environment. I feel like that's coming to an end. That's coming to a close. Also, 7 of Swords for me as a reader does represent self-sabotaging, right? You're saying yes, but you're doing no. Or you're saying no, but you're doing yes. Again, opposition, right? He is running forward, but looking behind. Some of y'all are trying to look or think about the year ahead, but your ass is still in the past. Who that? Angels just said slow and steady wins the race. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Knight of Pentacles and the Moon card. Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Keep going. I feel like you're clearing away old baggage. Again, Pisces, 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 Pisces. You have a lot of Pisces on the table. So I feel like, again, for a lot of you, your transformational Plutonian energy is coming into play. Angels just also said to me, too, look at your Pluto placement in your chart, because I feel like this reading may resonate with those of you who definitely have Pisces in that Pluto placement. Pisces and Pluto, to me, Neptune is the planet next to Pluto. Neptune and Pisces to me kind of share the same qualities in that Pisces is murky, right? Pisces is rose colored. Pisces is, fluid and soft and flowery, and Pluto's just fucking distant. Right? It's like you can't even see Pluto, and I don't know if a lot of you realize, but Pluto takes 248 years to orbit the sun. So not even in 4 of your lifetimes will you ever see Pluto. Well, maybe not even 3 of your lifetimes, if you live to be 100 each lifetime. But, we won't be alive while Pluto makes a complete orbit around the sun. So there is that distance thing again, right? Angels just also said to me, too, the quiet whisper. So, they're shifting the storyline because they're talking about a secret admirer. Sorry to do it, but I follow my angel's lead. But they're talking about a secret admirer. For some of you, your secret admirer is about to start admiring you. You want things out in the clear. You are holding on to some sort of soulmate connection. This person could be a sex partner that you might have copped feelings for. Good Moses. Child. And you secretly want to know if this person feels the same about you. I feel like you've been dropping hints, but this person is like Fort Knox. They won't open up. And now you're wondering if you should open up and be vulnerable and express your feelings to them. Wow, this reading just took a left turn. Let's see. Disappointment. Ace of Pentacles. They may keep you in the friend zone, or you may have to keep this person in the friend zone. Yeah, some people, okay, hold on, let's be real, Scorpio. Some people really, really, really are better left in the friend zone, right? Because if they're in the friend zone, there is a higher likelihood that you guys will know each other for your whole entire lives, right? If you put them in the lover zone and y'all have some sort of breakup, blowout, or whatever the case is, y'all are done. You know, unless you're one of those people who can maintain the friendship after a breakup. All right, so okay, Angel, you wanted me to look at it from a different perspective, so there you go. Okay, so what else we talking about? Are we talking about love? Displacement here. I feel like for some of you, you need to do a better job at following your heart. Maybe being more calm and patient versus quick and impulsive. Because it's almost like you rush in and you have to rush right back out. For some of you, you spend a lot of time in your head deliberating, overthinking stuff, and then you get sick of yourself. I do that, right? It's like, all right, girl, just do it. Just say it. Just, you know. And you spend a lot of time deliberating. And then, you know, you may get frustrated because there's inaction in a lot of deliberating. And then you may just rush towards your heart or rush your heart towards someone. And then eventually have to sting their asses because they didn't feel the same way or felt like you were rushing and they, you know, they wanted to slow down. Okay, that makes sense. My angels just also, sorry, these are random messages now. My angels just also said too, there's a hidden opportunity for someone here. But I feel like, yeah, you do need to come up out of an emotional space and get more into a logical space. Angel said that's a love interest. Okay. An example of that is if you, okay, what show was it? It was either Ready to Love or some other, you know, Boy Meets Girl and, you know, competition show. And on this show, you could clearly see who was vibing and who wasn't. This right here is almost like angels want you to come up out of your goo goo gaga, you know, phase and look at the situation logically from a logical perspective versus an emotional perspective, because there could be some signs that you're missing. Okay. So in other words, you may like the coworker, you know, that you know, your work husband or your work wife, y'all get along great at work and you were thinking about dating them after work. But you neglecting the fact that they got 13 kids and are on child support, and child support will be coming out of their retirement, right? There is something that, sorry, I just heard that. Yeah, I kind of feel like there could be something that you're overlooking because you're emotional instead of more logical. Yeah, angels are saying be careful about open deception, right? Like as an example, yeah, this coworker who you have a crush on, they could already be married. And, you know, you may buy into the lie of, oh yeah, you know, things are not working great. I'm thinking about leaving my spouse and just living on my own, right? The angels are saying with this double moon, there is some sort of illusionary thought that you could be knee deep in or elbow deep in, right? Seven of Swords and Justice says to me, are you deceiving yourself by hiding the truth from yourself? Angel said also too, you need to be real honest with yourself. Okay, I don't know. These are some random ass messages, but okay. I try to put them in story format, but baby, some of y'all be needing to hear these things. All right, what else we got for Big Scorp? But release control. Hanged Man. That's a hard lesson to learn, angels. Okay. Go wild. Speak your world into being. Yes, Scorpio. Yes. You know something? When I was younger, I lived, I had my own little fantasy world. I didn't have imaginary friends, but I always fantasized about my perfect relationship, right? I did. I did. I think for me, that was a coping mechanism because I didn't have like a lot of love or loving people around me. So I think it was a coping mechanism. But I could have spent days, just days imagining, my perfect person and the things we would do together and how I would be sick and he would take care of me, right? And that's amazing because it kept my heart active, believe it or not, right? But just be careful about trying to force your crush, your partner, your mate into that fantasy life. There's a reason it's fantasy. It's not reality, right? You have to kind of come back into reality as in, okay, my partner may not rub my feet and, kiss me on the forehead, but damn, he can cook his ass off. You know what I mean? Like, be careful about the illusion, the illusion portion of this, Scorpio, right? Because I have deception here, the moon card twice. I have mama of Goo Goo Gaga, her sister, get your shit together, right? I have, jovial illusional love and the flow of love. So yeah, some of y'all are head over heels in love. But I feel like at some point you're going to have to get back to reality. Somebody got y'all matized. I have to say it that way because y'all know YouTube's wardens be on it. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, I love that. Now, how we gonna combine this random ass reading, angels? Just let Scorpio know that their heart is a gift to themselves. Be careful about not giving it away so easily all the time. I mean, technically, if I was a human, I wouldn't give my heart away at all. We feel the emittance of energy when you guys are in love. And it is just as thick as the air. We just hope and wish that sometimes you don't give that away. It's almost like giving your light away or giving your money away or giving your currency away. We wish that, sometimes you would save some for yourself. Ooh, I love that message, baby. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Angels, do we need anything else for this reading? No. Just let them know. Keep the love for themselves. Even if you're feeling it now in your heart, just enjoy it and keep it to yourselves. Stop trying to give it away. Stop trying to run away from it. Stop trying to confine it. Stop trying to hold on to it. Stop trying to make it last forever. Learn to teach yourselves how to fish in love. Ooh. Basically what that meant is if you are emotionally active, if your heart is emotionally active, basically my angels are saying, learn how to do that for yourselves instead of relying on other people to do that for you. Oh, amazing message. All right, Scorpio, I apologize for the randomness, but hopefully it was a good reading for you. If you believe it, or if it was, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And our next Scorpio hangout is Saturday, November 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern. The description box will be in this video and all future Scorpio videos for the month of October and November. I love you. Bye.